Alrighty, hey guys, just want to make another video, and as promised, right, me and Charlotte said we're going to make a video comparing the Max Pro to the Handy Gym, right? This is by far the number one question that everybody keeps asking me. They go, hey Chris, which one should I buy? Should I buy the Handy Gym or should I buy the Max Pro? And man, like, that's a really tough question to answer. Only you can answer that question, eh, Charlotte? Right?
Yeah, definitely.
I can say this, is that I personally love both of these devices, but in different ways, okay? And ultimately, let me put it this way, what I've noticed for myself is that if your goal is to build as much muscle in the shortest period of time, I would highly recommend for you to use the Handy Gym. Does that make sense? If your goal is speed or efficiency and you want to get your workouts done a lot faster because you have a busy lifestyle, then I would highly recommend the Max Pro, right? In fact, you know what I recommend? I recommend that you buy both and then you better just determine which one's for you. Do you understand, right? And that's the ultimate answer I tell people. But anyway, let's go a little bit more in depth. I'm going to mention some points that I've noticed about both of these devices, and hopefully, you know, maybe some of these points will help determine which device is right for you, okay? So with the Max Pro, I have noticed that it's a lot more easy to use, it's a lot more easy to set up, it's a lot more user friendly. Does that make sense? So when people take this out of the box, you're probably going to figure how to use this within half an hour, okay? As opposed with the Handy Gym, there's a learning curve with it, but once again, they give you 1 hour of professional training, and I would highly advise that you take advantage of that. And once you learn to catch the eccentric phase, guys, you can't unlearn it, and it's like riding a bike, you're all good to go from there. Me personally, guys, I was very lucky that I caught the eccentric phase on the second and third attempt, right, which is pretty cool, right? But yeah, so there is a learning curve with it. What else can I say is that with the Max Pro, I have noticed that it makes no noise and it offers more movements and it's a lot more versatile than the Handy Gym, right? But at the same time, I've noticed with the Handy Gym is that it's really good at building muscle mass, right? Do you see what I'm saying, Charlotte? Like when you have both devices, when you have both, you know what I'm saying, right? Both these have really good qualities in their own right. It actually comes down to you and what you're looking for. So that's what I noticed there. What else? With the Max Pro, it offers dual movements as shown here, okay? So you can see with the Max Pro, the resistance is on both sides, where if I have the Handy Gym, the resistance of the flywheel is in the center. So it's much easier doing compound movements on this as opposed to the Handy Gym, right? I can do deadlifts, military press, bent over rows. But I want to say to people that not only can you do deadlifts on the Max Pro, you can do it on the Handy Gym. But once again, guys, it's a different style of training. So the deadlift is going to look different, you know, compared to the Max Pro. Do you understand? If I was to do a deadlift on the Handy Gym, it would look like something like this. Do you understand, right? So keep that in mind. Another thing too I've noticed about the resistance in general is with the Max Pro, you can set the exact concentric resistance that you're looking for, right? I can go all the way up like this and all the way down in a split second, right? As opposed with the Handy Gym, once again, guys, it's a different style of training. Like, it's all on you. Do you understand, right? So the faster you come up, the bigger the rebound. So if you come crazy up on the concentric, you're going to get crazy down on the eccentric, right? So once again, that's the differences that you see there. What else can I say is that if we look at, I've noticed that with the Max Pro, it uses more natural movements, okay? So if I'm doing a squat, I'm using a barbell, which I think most people are familiar with, as opposed to with the Handy Gym, you're using something like this, like a waist belt, and you're performing the squat in a different way. Right?
I'm definitely used to the more natural movements.
Yeah, so do you see what I'm saying, guys? They're just different. They're two different training styles, right? What else can I say is that in terms of portability, I believe they're pretty much the same. As you guys can see here with the Max Pro, you've got the main unit, you've got the bar. With the Handy Gym, you have the foot plate with the main device and the plates that you have here, okay? So portability, they're pretty much the same in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I personally love both of these devices, but like I said, guys, in different ways, okay? And you would know what I'm saying once you have both of these devices. And what you're essentially doing is you're comparing a cable machine with a flywheel machine, right? And that's why they're different, right? You can't really compare them. They're two different machines. But what I can say is this, is that if your goal is to build as much muscle in the shortest period of time, I would highly recommend for you to get the Handy Gym. If your goal is speed and efficiency, and you want to get your workouts done a lot faster because you have a busy lifestyle, I would highly recommend the Max Pro. Now, me personally, because we want to find out about me,
Yeah.
Like, do I still use the Max Pro? Yes, I do, okay? In the morning, I actually reach for both tools. That's what you're going to notice. Early in the morning, I reach for the Max Pro. And the reason is because it makes no noise, okay? I live here with the family, but when I go train outside, you're going to see me reach towards the Handy Gym because I'm well aware of the bodybuilding potential that this device has. So anyway, hopefully this video helps. Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
Bye.